Freeze! Dodge this! Hit back!
Look over there! by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out. What? You mean you used to act like that too? So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Imagination... imaginary. Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so? So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them? Seriously? So, imaginary friends just... Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your sister has an imaginary friend too? No way! You guys are so lucky! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
Oh, Traveler! Fancy meeting you here.
Tone-deaf bard. What are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on.
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
Ah, so it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size. All right then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see... Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed, you know? Paimon...
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora.
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure. How can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures. I think his name was Stanley. Stanley's an adventurer, and you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The Amazing Adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Flora's, pretty... Windblade! Windblade!
Forget it. Behold, the prin-
Prepare to be blown away! Shadow Raven, let night... No way!
Well,
Timmy's imaginary friend is a Paimon's friend?
what say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? Oh, how about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion, or maybe...
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so?
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Because Master Diluc definitely has a vase at home.
A beautiful one.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up?
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kind of weird.
Huh? Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh. That I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training? Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm Oh, thank you.
So modest.
Well,
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it...
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? Great! Thank you so much.
I can't wait any longer! The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further. We didn't bag all the loot last time!
Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high. Not to worry, allow me.
Hey, are those guys...
Freeze! I was so sure I was about...
To be fair, that could have gone either. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume.
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once...
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
I think we should keep going. With Stanley by our side, we'll...
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you wanted to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Well, your attitude says maybe you don't got it. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Manjavari.
Enough already! Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached the Merjavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. The sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. the Edge of Ari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow! So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more. With the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. Get free! But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows. Have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt in the wind. That's the
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions. Like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
Traveler, could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea, but is it true?
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The Sword of Brilliant Valor and the Shield of Magnificent Honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these? You bet! This is Stanley we're talking about. If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because...
Aw, poor Jack. Venti, you could...
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these...
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry, there's no time to lose. Oh, so.
Hey, look at the trolls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of movement? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Take me back. Oh.
Get them!
I can't breathe. Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
Booba, get them!
Dodge this.
Lo and behold, the Sword of...
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too. Why would hilly trolls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is...
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield. Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember? Lo and behold, the
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of...
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the Shield of Magnificent Honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free. Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hillychurl? Well, okay, you take it from here. Hope you've picked up some... Uh-oh, he did not seem to appreciate that. Uh-oh, he did not seem to appreciate that.
Well, if you insist.
Seems cheerful enough. Oh no. Hey, he dropped the Shield of Man.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! And I actually helped... What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You,
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You've fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. I'll get back to my, stroll now.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future,
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Race you!
There's still a long road ahead.
I can't wait any longer!
badass.
If I take it back.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Meljabari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Meljabari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Mondstadt must remember, Stanley will never die. I'm sorry, Stanley. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're...
Go away. Save your questions.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents...
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So,
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer. Stanley, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your...
Stanley's... Jack left.
Oh, I see.
Huh? All of a sudden, you're facing the facts?
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences.
Stories? Experiences? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry, but I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey,
Stanley, so many years after the fact, but I for one am confident that the people of Mondstadt will not forget his friend's story.
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, Old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of... Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better. Or tiny...
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In Old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! But Venti's telling his story! What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit.
Come on. Let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Dodge this!
What's the hurry? Cool it!
Dodge this!
Wish me luck.
I'll protect us! Yeah! 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 Ready, steady, go!
Keep back!
Cool it! Frostbite! Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. I didn't know you were such a slacker. I didn't know you were such a...
Naka-live ka pala eh. Nag-hunt lang kami ni Top eh. Pasok ka kay Top. Gago, napindot ko yung quest. Ano yun? Ba't nag-e-echo na naman?
Naka-speaker ako kaya hindi ako nag-ano. Hinaan ko lang. Kanino papasok?
Kay Top. Heaven. Ang ina. Teka lang, tapusin ko yung quest ko.
Unable eh.
Baka nag-do-domain. Nagpapa-world 2. Dito na ako. Tapos na? Hindi pa. Tapos na yung world 2 mo? Hindi pa.
Tignan mo nga kung makakapasok ka sa akin.
Wait lang. Nasa domain pa ako.
Teka lang.
World
Ako
4 to eh, World 4.
Ay, hindi ako makakapasok dyan.
Hindi ba pwede yun? So mas mababa lang sa'yo?
Oo.
Ubos na quest ko. Ginawa ko yung kay Venti.
Anong quest kay Venti?
Mabubuksan mo yun eh pag nag-ipon ka ng ano. Yung susi sa daily commission.
Oo. 32 pa yun sa... 32 pa yun eh.
Tamang hanap ako talaga ng ano ngayon. Ng mga mines.
Mangraransa ka?
Kagabi. Si tropa dito.
Teka lang ah. Nag-quest ako eh.
Hindi pa yata.
Sakit bigla ng mga mobs dito, putik.
At yung kaibigan natin, sinuwerte na naman. Facial 4 na.
Swerte naman.
Tangina, naka-live pa kanina sa akin nung nakabunot ng
Kitang-kita mo tuloy.
facial. Oo, putang ina. Sakit eh. Ako nga, isa lang hinihingi ko eh. Siya 4.
Ilan ba kon?
5.
Kon dyan. Napulot kong berserker na naman. 5 star na please. Puro pa rin ano.
Kaya hindi ko ginagamit yung resin ko, mate.
Oo,
Pagdating ng
tago
World
mo yan.
War,
Nagamit ko kasi
Tangina.
nagamit yan eh. Tingnan mo.
pagdating ng World War,
Sa 34, okay
artifact
lang.
hunting.
Kung may 20 peraso ka ng ano, mga level 34, ayos yan.
Sasagad ka na sa World War. Ba't unavailable for co-op kayo?
Wala naman akong ginagawa.
Ay, tangin na ng World War ka.
Na-trigger sa pinuntahan ko, kakagala ko eh.
Gago. Kinlame mo siguro.
Nag-aano ako ng resin, naghahanap ako resin. Hindi ko na alala.
Na-claim mo.
Oo. Teka, ginamit ko. Para saan ba SS ni ano? Barbara. Hindi ko ginagamit kasi ito.
Heal.
Heal lang to.
Heal yan, heal. Hindi pa pala ako tapos ng
Patay,
quest ko.
wala akong range.
Ah, tapos na pala. Okay. 31 na ako.
Sige, pasok mo lang nang ipasok yan.
Artifact pala to.
Di pa tapos. Anong ginagawa nyo? Okay na yung anime mo sa Gio nyo?
Wala, si Top, wala pang ano,
Gio.
Animoculus.
Kailan sisimulan?
Kaya natapos nga namin dapat eh.
Gawin nyo na.
Ginagawa nga namin. Yung JU niya, malamang may mamimiss doon eh. Hindi niya
Mag-aano muna
minarkan
ako.
eh.
Papatuwi ako.
May patuwi pa kami, nagpapatuwi kami niyan.
Kunin ko sa akin. Sasama ako
Kunin
dyan.
mo yun sa'yo.
Ubusin ko muna tong akin.
Balad. Prosperity.
Electrohypostasis
Dito.
na.
Uy, meron pala akong 7 million viewers.
$7 million viewers.
7 million sila. Ay, 5 million na lang.
Luto nga ako. Stamina food.
Kailangan ko ham.
Ginagawa ko lang yun eh.
Ang ano, ang tagal pala ng cooldown nun sa tindahan.
Ginagawa ko lang yung ham.
Ah, ginagawa ba yun?
Salt lang
Kala ko
naman
binibili
bibili.
lang.
Oo. Bili ka ng salt. Sa daan. Tapos yung mga meat. Gawin mong ham.
Ah, ganon. Isip pa ako ng isip saan ako kukuha nun. Nakakalimutan ko yung ano. Pwede pala yung mga ganun.
Kailangan ko yung ano. Tawag dito. Barbatos. Stamina yun eh. Yun ang pinaka-importanting food dito sa larong to. Gumawa ako ng
Saan
karo.
mo kung ano natin yung recipe?
Ayun, kunin pala natin. Tara. Punta tayo ng...
Anong quest?
Unavailable ka pa, Top. Yung Barbados.
Nasa loob pa siya
Ito,
siguro
nasa-
ng ano, ng story.
Punta ka na lang ng ano, ng Stormbearer Point. Tapos, doon sa may cliff. Mag-live ka, tuturo ko sa'yo.
Naka-live ako. Wait lang.
Wala kang live.
Tangin mo. Nabuhay.
Mag-ano lang ako ng isang domain. Nag-iipon na ako ng libro mat eh.
Libro nga
Libro
ano?
ni Razor.
Ay, oo. Resistance.
Oo. Sunod ko,
Nung
balad.
kinailangan ko yan, minax ko for sagad. Isang sagad na ano. Maraming
Sagad na rin
resin.
naman sa akin.
Hindi ko
Ginagawa ko
yung
pagka ano, walang weapon material.
pinupuno mo muna yung ano mo. Resin.
Oo. Pagka ano, pagka
Pinangbubos ko yan
120,
ngayon. Makachamba
Eh,
ng ano, gladiator.
tsamba ka ng gladiator, pangit naman yung substats.
Nakakuha ako
Ulit
kay
ka ulit.
ano. Nakakuha ako kay Pyro. Isa, dalawa.
Perfect stats.
Dalawa na to. Oh, attack.
Perfect stats.
Oo, attack. Ayos din. Gamit ko ngayon.
Substat.
Dalawa ang ano ko eh. Teka, tignan ko lang.
May technique na tinuro,
HP
may
attack
nakita akong
crit.
technique doon.
Dep.
May nakita akong technique doon para makakuha ka ng godly ano, godly artifact. Yung kahit mga 3 star lang gagamitin mo kung kukumpara mo sa 4 star. Kung perfect yung stats, mas
Oo,
malakas pa rin
pwede
yung
din
3
naman.
star. Kaya yung sinend ko sa
Basta
GC.
okay ang stats.
Ay, ito may sinend ko sa GC.
Ang ano kasi nun, pag in-enhance mo lang, syempre, mas malaki pa rin yung 5 star.
Mas mataas yung stats ng
4
5 star pero
Pero
sobrang
kung
hirap
perfect
makakuha ng
naman
perfect.
yung stats, pwede mo naman gamitin. I-ano mo na lang. I-set mo na lang, set items siya eh.
Grabe pala top speed na Razor na yun. Nakuha ko yung second talent.
Oo,
third.
pag naka-SS pa.
Tulog na to. Kagabi ka pa, 7 hours ka na naglalaro.
Oh,
Tangina babad eh.
aga ako nakatulog kagabi.
Di rin ako naglaro kagabi.
Hindi, naglalaro ako, naka-red doors ako, inantok ako.
Dalawang araw din ako naka-renders.
Eh, ano ngayon eh? Liquor ban ngayon eh. 1 month liquor ban. Inom nga ako gabi. Hindi na makakabili. Wala nga yung bili.
Tangina. Tulog na to.
Uy, biglang may
Mamaya
meron.
gabi ulit.
Dalawang waypoint. Gusto ko na kung ano yung dalawang waypoint sa liwe.
Sige, dali pa. Hindi ka makakatulog kapag hindi mo ginawa yan.
Yun.
Tangina.
Ano to? Ano to?
Kailangan ko
Story
balad.
quest. Record.
Ba't walang balad?
Uy, may mines dito. Mark.
Ganda yung gambler ba to? Gambler set.
Anong meron?
Skill damage 20% sa set 2. Sa 4. 100% chance to remove elemental skill cooldown. Can only occur every 15 seconds.
Kailangan ko
Pwede ka
physical.
magdalawa.
Isasolid ko sa physical to. Sayang yung chivalry eh. Ba't di na ako nakakakuha nun? Iisa yung ganun ko.
Ano? Mas maganda pala yung Noblesse Oblige.
Iisang chivalry ko. Hindi ko pa ano. Electro damage din. Wala kasamahan. Hindi ko tuloy sinusuot kay ano. Kay Razor. Physical
Pag nasa
damage
four.
plus 25%.
Sa 40 na ako magaganyan.
Siguro
May ano ka pa, ley line?
hanggang... Ley line?
Kailangan ko makilay line.
Meron, di ako nagaganon eh. Sa ngayon, kukunin ko lang pero hindi ko inaano. Kinukuha yung reward.
Ako rin eh. Wala akong...
Sayang eh. Mas
Tayo
maraming
kasi-
kailangan ngayon. Libro.
Kapag story quest na kaya, pa 35 ko na.
Saglit lang
Kaso
yun.
wala akong mats eh.
Ay, saan na yung recipe niya? Saan pupunta?
Teka lang. Tignan kita. Saan ka na ba?
Dito, sa monster.
Doon sa, yun, Stormbearer Point. Taas. Yan. Tapos punta ka doon sa may cliff. Hanapin mo yung madre. Kausapin mo.
Madre.
Akit ka doon sa
Takbo.
cliff. Yan. Hindi, sa likod mo.
Dito?
Hindi, sa kabilang side.
Ito?
Yan. Nandun yung sa may cliff. At yun, yung
Ito na sa
high
harap
ground.
mo.
Oo, basta high ground yun.
Uy, meron din ditong mines. Basta gala ng gala, ang dami nakikita eh.
YouTube ko nga.
Anong quest yan ulit?
Yung Barbatos Ratatouille na recipe.
Ah. Busy ako mag ano eh. Ubusin natin itong mga patuwi na to. Naglalaglag din to ng ano no. Artifacts. Chance.
Oo.
Hindi pa ako nakakachamba dito.
What's the hurry?
Ayun, ano? Top.
Oh.
Hindi dyan. Map mo nga, pinutin mo yung map. Map. Sa ano, sa kabilang side. Nakikita mo yung tapat ng letter P? Yung clip.
Ito?
Maglagay ka ng map. Ng ano, ng mark. Baba pa. Yung cliff, konti pang baba dyan. Yan.
Dito?
Oo. Marami may madre dyan. Barbatos Ratatouille.
Chest.
Nakita mo ka, ay delay pala yung ano, yung pag-stream.
Ba?
Nakita mo na yung chest, hindi ko pa nakikita eh. Nakita ko nagka-climb ka pa lang ngayon.
Kailangan ko din pakunatin pala tong barbar ako.
Napin mo yung madre dyan.
Ano namang madre dito eh.
Meron, ayun oh. Ayun oh.
Ay, nasa dulo ng clip.
Tapin mo.
Namimigay
Napatay.
yan.
Iiwas naman siya.
What are you doing?
May vault pa kayo?
Oo, wala na. Kamali nga ako eh. Hindi ko alam na magta-30 ako ngayon eh.
Ginawa mo agad.
Oo.